my God. No.
Speaking of metros, though, did you hear about the fucking thing that happened in Houston today? Or I don't know if it's today or yesterday, but like apparently Houston wanted to commemorate Rosa Parks for Black History Month. So so on every metro they got like a metro seat, and they like covered it. They covered it in like some like, I don't know. They covered it. And on the cover, it said, in loving memory of Rosa Parks.
Please don't tell me they put it in the back.
No, they didn't put it in the back. If they put it in the back, that would have been fucking wild. It was like the very first seat. Oh, okay. It was like the very first seat. Okay. And no, it was like right on the very first seat. And the funny thing on Twitter, Black Twitter was going fucking crazy because Black Twitter was like, I'm so sick of all this performative bullshit. Absolutely. And all this performative, like, you know, Black history this, Black history that, and like not being able to, and like and not actual change, like they like voting rights still sucks in Texas and all this stuff. Absolutely. But all this performative as wokeness. And I just thought it was really funny because I was looking at it and I was all like, man, and I knew, and Houston backed me up on this. I knew that everybody talking shit in the Twitter comments weren't from Houston. Yeah. Because if there's one thing that every Houstonian knows to the fucking core is that Houston public transit fucking sucks. There is nothing worse in this city than Houston public transit. So in my mind, I was all like, how performative is it if nobody's gonna fucking see it?
Absolutely.
Like, nobody's gonna ride the fucking metro.
This is not performative as shit. Because let me tell you, first
it would have been performative if it would have been like New York.
Absolutely.
Or like San Francisco or some shit where everybody's riding the fucking public transit. But nobody is on metros. I guarantee you, out of the 4 or 5 million people in this city, 3.99 million of them are not riding the metro.
No, believe me. That's the thing about Houstonians is like, look, I can ride the metro. I'm not going to. Why? Because I'd rather sit my ass through traffic. I'd rather buy a whole car. I'd rather do all the things I need to do to have the ability to not be on that metro.
Motherfuckers are on bikes, scooters, mopeds. I've seen people fucking jogging. I've seen more people commute. I've seen people commute in the wildest of ways in order to not be on that fucking metro.
I see people get to school in those little unicycles.
In the unicycles. Yeah, people be out here on unicycles. Just like, you really think I'm going to be riding the metro, bro, right now?
No. Like, I've seen people literally ride to the University of Houston straight chilling on a unicycle. I'm like, you coming in from far, homie? Where you coming in from? Like, they're not coming in they're not in the university. No. I seen them coming to your house here on and like straight vibing through. And I'm like,
yo, don't be telling people where I live. What's wrong with you?
We'll bleep it.
We'll bleep that shit. You'll be able to try to give people my fucking government home.
For real. I'm out here.
No, but people aren't riding the metro like that. I understand the performative gesture of what happened, of what they were trying to do, and they're missing the mark. But believe me, ain't nobody gonna catch it.
And let me tell you though, in the non,
they should have done that shit in Atlanta. At least that's where Rosa Parks was from.
For real,
or where? Man, did I just butcher that? Is Rosa Parks not from Atlanta? Did I just fuck that up?
No, she's from Alabama. Wasn't she?
Oh, fuck me. Damn.
Wasn't she?
And on Black History Month, too. I'm over here fucking up.
You tripping? Is it?
So somebody fact check me.
Alabama.
Damn.
Right? Yeah.
I knew it started with an A.
Well, I mean...
Tuskegee. Yo, that's where they did that's where they did them experiments, the Tuskegee experiment.
Yes.
You were anthropology major. You should have known about that shit.
I did know that about that stuff, yes.
That shit was wild. Yo, Black History Month, y'all bet... See, this is what I meant on that last podcast about we got enough shit to worry about on our end to be worrying about what the fuck is happening in Germany. Yeah. Because I was like, yo, like most people don't teach the Tuskegee experiment in schools. Unless you're in the university, they don't be teaching the Tuskegee experiment.
They don't teach you about a lot of shit. Like, it's crazy. And then
that's our own version of a small Holocaust, and we don't even learn. You don't
even learn about it unless you're in a major that like requires you learning about. Like me being an anthropology major, of course they teach you about specific things like that because they teach you a lot about how not to treat humans. Yeah, you know what I mean. But like they're not gonna talk about this if you're an economics major,
right? And there's no books about it either. There's like even to the book conversation from before. But anyway, like. It was wild. I saw the thing about Twitter, and I saw it was on Twitter, and I saw the Houston. I was like, why is Houston trending? We only trend when there's some shit going on here, when there's some celebrity from here, or like if Bun B did something.
Houston
like,
don't ever trend.
Yeah, like so I was like, why are we trend? And then I saw it, and I was all like, man, this is some bullshit.
To Houston's defense, I will say, like, I don't really necessarily think it's a performative action. Well, because first of all, no young people are riding the metro.
That's what I said.
Let me just say that. So like, it's not like about to be like clout. Like, oh my god, look at this. Like nobody's gonna post.
Nobody's gonna be on the metro being like, yo, I'm over here accepting change.
For real. Like, and the majority of the people who are on the metro are people of lower incomes. So it's a lot of predominantly like black people and Hispanics and people who maybe literally don't have the ability to have a car. So to them, this might be more significant.
See, that's something that I actually wanted to bring up because my sister, she lived out in the suburb and she specifically wanted to leave Houston so bad, and she finally just got out. And a big part of it is because she does not want to own a car. She hates the idea of having a car, but she knows that Houston public transport is awful. Yeah. And it really only affects minorities, people that don't have the money to have a car. But really the city is built around the highway system.
Yeah, it's built around.
And so, I mean, I had a friend that when I was working at Starbucks a couple of years ago that still rode the bus in and really driving, like I would drive her back to her place once in a while. She was maybe like 20 minutes away, but it would take her like 2 hours sometimes to get to work, because if she missed a bus, there wouldn't be another one coming for a while. In Chicago,
that's what I'm saying. Houston Metro sucks so bad.
Clockwork. Every 5 minutes there's a bus coming, and it's coming all the way from the suburbs, and they bring you all the way downtown, all the way up north. Like, they go everywhere.
Bro, I used to train hop to get to Northside.
I remember that.
Like I was going to be on the fucking metro. Yeah. I used to train hop from TVH to the fucking Northside, get off on like on like fucking Arlington and go to the mall just for a little bit. Because that's about as far Northside as I've ever wanted to go whenever I was a kid. Yeah. But, bruh. I'd be on the fucking top of a train just chilling instead of being on the metro. That's how much it sucks.
You also know, like, for instance, at the university, you be seeing it a lot. Lots of foreign students be taking the metro like nobody's business, and you're just like, I know you're not from Houston, because you know damn well they know Houstonian gonna be on a metro bus because they don't like it.
We hate that shit.
We don't like it.
So that's why I was all like, I don't know if this is performative as it is just like not the right place to say that.
Houston is, if you started from the metro, you definitely gonna try and get your ass out of it. Because I remember the very, very few couple of times where mom would take us in metro, and we were like, oh, this ain't it, baby, because it's not it. So like our family, maybe they were used to it because they came from Mexico. They got public transportation like anybody's business. If Chicago has it every 5 minutes, they got it down to every 2 minutes. Like every new bus coming through, and those buses are packed as hell. Not the same way here. Like our cousins used to go to school that way.
In Mexico?
Yeah, like one of our cousins she still goes to college that way. She'll take the bus there and then come back. I'm like, I can't fathom the idea of taking 2 hours to get somewhere here in Houston. Like, I can't fathom that idea.
So if Houston really wanted to do something for Black History Month when it came to their public transportation and to try to honor Rosa Parks, like, fix the damn system. Like, make it better.
Fix the public transit.
Easier, man.
But Houston wouldn't even have a segregation problem on the bus because nobody would want to be on the fucking bus. Fix the bus. Fix the bus system first so that we can have a problem so that you can commemorate it the right way. Oh, dumbass.
I feel like it's an even more of a performative thing because you know that only minorities are the people that are on the bus. So it's like, oh, well, none of the
but look at what we're doing.
Class people are going to be on the bus to see that and to be upset or anything. I will say though, like
what's
that, you know?
What's crazy though is like, because I have worked in like predominantly minority like occupied in neighborhoods, buses in those neighborhoods actually come by way faster than anywhere else. They don't go by like the heights and stuff like that often. Maybe they'll pass by every 15-20 minutes. But over in like the hood,
shit, I don't know, man. I bet I haven't ridden the metro since I was with moms.
Yeah, no, over in Sunnyside, over in by OST, like over by all of these like
Acres Homes.
Yeah, over by these predominantly Black and Hispanic neighborhoods, the bus system actually does
shout out to
way much. But it's because they know that.
Shout out to the person that sat in the Rosa Parks seat despite it having the fucking thing on it.
Yo, they did that?
No, but I'm sure it happened. Like, I'm sure somebody was on the bus and be like, what the fuck is this? Like, I gotta sit down with your dumb ass. I'm not gonna sit on here because Rosa Parks. First of all, Rosa Parks ain't even from Houston. So they probably shout out to the person that decided they're having a rough day and they're gonna sit on that seat anyway, despite the fact that it says Rosa Parks. That's the way you want a Rosa Parks. Sit on that damn seat, baby girl.
Going back to what you were saying about the buses coming more frequently in those neighborhoods, I feel like even if you see them coming by, you don't know what the routes are unless you're taking them. So if the routes are like they might have buses coming by every 15 minutes, but they might not be on the same route. So you might still have to wait for your bus.
Well, I mean, like I don't know how buses work anywhere else, and I'm about to go to New York, and I'm terrified of like figuring out how the subway system works and all that shit works, because first of all, the Houston's bus shit is not that complicated, because they give you your little number, like number 34 or whatever, right? So you just go on the little Metro app, you look for little 34, and it tells you.
They got an app?
Yeah, they got an app. They got an app, and you can actually load the money on the app and just tap it with Apple Pay.
Yeah, well, you can do that in New York too. Actually, New York is a lot easier than that.
Yeah, and like to me, like is trippy